All right, so today we're diving deep into Pilates, and I want you to forget everything you think you know, because by the end of this, you'll see it's so much more than just a workout. We're going to look at it the way its creator, Joseph Pilates, actually meant for it to be, a complete intelligent system for mastering your own body. So let's get into it.
You know the scene, right? You walk into a Pilates studio and you see all the things. You've got the mats over here, that machine that kind of looks like a medieval bed frame over there, and that weird-looking barrel on a ladder. It's so easy to think, okay, are these just different workouts for different days? But what if that's not the story at all? Well, here's the big secret. They're not separate things. The mat, the reformer, and all the other apparatus, they're designed to work together. Think of it like a curriculum. Each piece teaches your body something new, building on what you've already learned. It's a journey, and it really does start from the ground up. And where does that journey begin? Right here, with the absolute foundation of the entire method, the mat. You've got to learn the alphabet on the mat before you can start writing poetry on the other equipment. Mat work is Pilates in its purest, most honest form. There are no springs to help you out, no straps to guide you. It is just you, the mat, and gravity. So the real goal isn't just about, doing the moves. It's about learning this fundamental language of control, how to start every single movement from your core and stabilize your body against its own weight. Let's take the classic roll-up. You don't just sit up, right? You exhale and you literally peel your spine off the mat, bone by bone by bone, holding that deep C-curve shape. And the trip back down, it's just as important, rolling back with that exact same deliberate control. Every single part of your spine gets its moment. That is articulation. And check this out. Here's a crucial insight from one of the Korean sources we looked at. To really master these rolling movements, you actually have to release unnecessary tension. It's a total paradox, isn't it? The point isn't to muscle through it. It's to find this really efficient, controlled power that comes straight from your center. So once you've started to learn that language of control on the mat, you're ready to have a bit of a conversation. And that conversation happens with the next piece of equipment. Let's talk about the reformer. The real heart of the reformer is its system of springs. And the best way to think about them is like a dance partner. I love that analogy. Sometimes this partner supports you, helps you along, and other times your partner pushes back, asking you to be stronger, more stable. It's this constant dialogue between you and the machine. Now, this is where that dialogue gets really, really interesting and kind of counterintuitive. A lighter spring can actually be much harder because it forces you to provide all the control. Meanwhile, a heavier spring can give your body support, helping you find the right alignment for a move that you just couldn't do on the mat alone. That versatility is the reformer's real superpower.
And the instructions you get on the reformer are so precise. Take footwork, for example. An instructor won't just say, put your heels together. They might use this fantastic cue. Squeeze your heels together like they're sticky. You can almost feel that, right? That little image instantly fires up the entire back line of your legs and plugs you into your core. That's the level of detail we're aiming for. Okay, so let's connect this back to the mat. Have you ever tried an exercise like scissors and just felt your hips rocking all over the place? You feel totally unstable. It's a really common problem. And it actually reveals the genius of this whole system, because the solution for that instability on the mat is, you guessed it, to get on the reformer. The springs give you the perfect amount of support and feedback your body needs to learn how to stabilize your pelvis. Then, when you go back to the mat, suddenly the move is stronger. It's more integrated. The equipment is there to help you solve the problem. So finally, let's move on to a piece of equipment that's more like a specialist. It's designed to target some very specific goals. Let's talk about the ladder barrel.
The ladder barrel is a specialist in mobility, and its number one client, your spine. That curved surface is absolutely perfect for encouraging what we call spinal extension, that backward bending motion that, let's be honest, modern life has kind of stolen from us. It helps your spine move in ways a flat mat just can't, unlocking new movement and giving you these incredibly deep, supported stretches.
So you can think of the ladder barrel as the key that unlocks a stiff, desk-bound spine. All that time we spend hunched over a keyboard or our phones creates so much tightness. The barrel is specifically engineered to counteract that,
opening up the front of your body and getting your spine moving again. But doing an exercise like this swan dive on here demands incredible precision. This is not about just flopping over the barrel. No way. You have to be actively pushing the ladder with your feet, creating tension. The front of your body and the back of your body have to work together as a balanced team, creating length instead of just crunching into your lower back. It becomes this fully integrated whole body challenge.
So, we've got our foundation, our dialogue, and our specialist. Each piece has a totally unique role to play. Now, let's see how it all clicks together to build a stronger, more capable body. When you lay it all out, it's a really clear progression. You start on the mat to build that foundational control and basic body awareness. Then you move to the reformer to refine that strength, using that dialogue of assistance and resistance. And finally, you use specialist tools like the ladder barrel to unlock new ranges of motion, especially in your spine. It all builds on itself. When you see it this way, it is just so clear. Pilates is not a random collection of exercises and machines. It is one cohesive, honestly, brilliant system designed to meet your body exactly where it is and then build it progressively from the ground up. Which really just leaves us with one final thought. Now that you see Pilates as this complete system, which part of it does your body need to hear from the most right now? Does it need the raw, honest feedback from the mat? Does it need that supportive dialogue with the reformer? Or maybe it's that liberating mobility from the ladder barrel? The answer is the next step on your own journey. Thanks for joining me.